If you've been trapped in the binge restrict cycle and you feel like your body is working against you and that you're also carrying weight and inflammation, I'm about to share the keys to overcoming binge eating, overeating once and for all, especially if nothing's worked for you, and also support natural weight loss without participating in toxic diet culture, because we don't need any more of that.
The discourse is toxic. The discourse is toxic.
I completely transformed my body without dieting, and I've been binge-free for 8 years after struggling for 20, and I help women all around the world to experience the same freedom. My client, Erica, effortlessly lost 15 pounds, and after struggling for over 15 years, she says, I feel like I've been given a new life. Elizabeth, my other client, ended a 16-year struggle when nothing else worked, and she is living a life of food freedom. So if you're ready to break free from this cycle, let's not waste any time. I invite you to book a free one-on-one discovery call with me where we're going to actually map out where you've been getting stuck, what those hidden blocks are that your therapist hasn't found out yet, and we're going to actually give you a personalized blueprint to break free and see if my program is the right fit for you. That link is in the description. Now let's get into the video. The real problem as to why you're not seeing results is something that the diet culture doesn't want you to know. The $586 billion diet industry doesn't want you to know that binge eating and weight issues are not a willpower problem. It's actually a nervous system problem and a protection strategy. So when your nervous system perceives threat through restriction, chronic yo-yo dieting, shame, food rules, stress, your body kicks into survival mode. And then it slows your metabolism to conserve energy. It increases cravings for calorie-dense foods that you don't want to eat. It makes you hold on to weight, and weight becomes a protection mechanism. It feels like no matter what you do, you can't lose weight. It drives you towards food for comfort and safety. And this is also why 95% of diets fail. You're not broken. You are fighting against millions of years of evolution, okay? So your nervous system is designed to keep you safe. And once it has gotten stuck in a survival mode and the on switch doesn't come off for your stress, that is the exact reason why you can't stop binge and emotional eating no matter what you do. And it seems like your logical mind is saying one thing and your body is saying something else. That's your nervous system. That's not a you problem. Okay, so here are the 3 keys to break free of this cycle. Number 1, no surprise here, we've got to create safety in the nervous system. Safety is number 1. If we don't have safety, you can expect no consistent changes, okay?
Safety first.
So this means you have to fundamentally teach your nervous system how to feel safe, not just consciously, but physically. Because if your nervous system is stuck in that survival response with the on switch on and it's not coming off, then again, you can pretty much guarantee you're not going to be able to stop binge or emotional eating because you're going to continuously use food to cope with all of that stress. And you're also going to guarantee that you're not going to be able to support natural weight loss or keep it off in a healthy way because your body does not feel safe. It is holding on to weight and inflammation, making it very difficult for you to have the relationship you want with your body. So safety in your nervous system is number 1. It means teaching your body how to regulate emotions, how to process stress, and how to do that using very effective body-based tools, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, and by the way, I'm going to show you an actual proven tool after I teach you these 3 things that we're going to use together to weave this all together. So you're going to actually learn firsthand how to do this. Number 2, you must reprogram 85% of you that's running the show. That's right. So here's the deal. You have these logical thoughts that say, I don't want to eat this. I'm not going to binge eat again. But then what happens? Tomorrow, you're doing the exact same thing. Why is that happening? Well, number 1, because your nervous system's stuck in a stress response. But number 2, because 85% of you lives below the conscious awareness. You have to deal with the iceberg of resistance that is keeping you stuck in this mess. So I'll give you an example. Many people, it comes down to safety. Many people have this fear subconsciously. If I lose weight, something bad will happen to me. My friends won't accept me, or maybe in the past something bad happened simultaneously at the same time you lost weight. Oftentimes what happens are we have these psychological beliefs like, I can't lose weight, or it's not possible for me to lose weight in a healthy way because my entire life I haven't been able to do that. You have to reprogram 85% of what is keeping you stuck in this mess, because if you don't do that, you can guarantee that this system, which is so much more, 1,000,000 times more powerful than your 15% conscious mind, you ain't gonna see any changes. And that is probably the biggest thing that people miss here. This is not mindset work. It's very different than that. It is actually learning how to reprogram those beliefs. You are running on an old ancient program that was downloaded to you through your childhood, your family, media, and most of all, the toxic diet culture, weight loss culture, patriarchy, capitalism, etc. It's not your fault. You've downloaded all that information, and that's what you're recreating over and over and over again in your life. So you must learn how to reprogram that to see any kind of results. I know you're telling yourself right now, this is nice, but this isn't gonna work for me. I'm speaking directly to you. I was that same person, and every single woman I work with has done the same protocol, and they have felt completely stuck and hopeless and are now living a life of freedom. My client Hannah spent over 12 years in this toxic cycle of binge eating, restricting, over-exercising, going on all kinds of unhealthy challenges and diet programs, only to never feel satisfied with her body, to constantly hate the way she looks, and to constantly get stuck in this binge and restrict cycle. And today, she is free. She's free of binge eating. She's living the life that she said she only journaled about. She's about to marry the love of her life, and she's a much better mother to her child. Like, this is all possible for you. You just haven't been given the right tools. So remember, if this is something that you are desperately ready to overcome, and you are not willing to let another milestone in your life go by where you are feeling imprisoned by these struggles with food and your weight and your body, let's pick up the phone. I'm here to support you. On that call, we'll navigate exactly where you're getting stuck. We'll see if you're the right fit for my program and if you're ready to actually do something about this and take your life back. That link is in the description. Now let's get into our last step, which is number 3. You need evidence-based tools that actually work with both your nervous system and your subconscious. And you need someone to guide you because your logical mind has tried to guide you here before and your subconscious has overridden it, right? Makes sense. So we need someone to actually help you pull out those deeper psychological blocks that are keeping you stuck and to teach you how your nervous system is going to feel safe. Our nervous system learns to feel safe through relationship, not on its own. So one of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to do this work alone and getting stuck in this shame and guilt spiral where they feel like they're broken, nothing's ever going to work for me because I've tried everything and nothing's worked. But hey, you've never tried anything to actually create safety in your nervous system. You've never tried anything to actually reprogram the 85% of why you're getting stuck. So let's do an exercise right now that's going to help you to do that. All right, so let's use this evidence-based tool together, which is by far the most effective tool you're going to be able to use and learn with me to overcome these struggles. All I want you to do is tap with me and repeat after me, and let it be known that using this tool for even an hour has been proven to lower cortisol levels by 40%. So yes, thank you, nervous system. Okay, so tap and repeat after me. And first of all, let's back the train up a bit. I want you to actually rate on a scale of 1 to 10. How possible do you feel it is for you to overcome these struggles with food? How possible is it for you to overcome these struggles with binge eating? 1 to 10. 10 meaning absolutely possible, 0, 1, not at all. Rate that. Do this with me. Rate it again at the end. Tapping and repeating after me. Even though it's not possible for me to overcome these struggles with binge eating because I've tried everything and nothing works. It's not safe for me to believe I can overcome binge eating. I'm not willing to believe that I can overcome it. I'm learning how to love and accept myself regardless. Even though it's possible for others to overcome binge eating and have a peaceful relationship with their body, that's not going to be me. I can't overcome anything. I choose to be stuck like this forever. And I'm just going to give up on myself. And I'm learning how to love and accept myself regardless. Yeah, I have this story. It's working really well for me. I'm not going to overcome these issues. Why? Because I've tried it all. I've done the affirmations. I've done the therapy. I've tried every diet, workouts. Never been able to stay consistent with something. So I'm just not going to overcome this. Doesn't matter if it's possible for others. I'm sticking to my story that it's not going to be possible for me to overcome this. Even though I just learned there's a big missing piece that nobody's ever taught me. I'd rather blame myself than I'd rather stay stuck in this mess. I don't deserve to have a happy relationship with my body. I don't deserve to have peace with food. Who would I even be if I had those things? My family didn't have that, so why should I? There are lots of people in the world who have a peaceful relationship with food in their body. But I'm deciding this isn't going to be me. I'd rather be a victim. I'd rather forget how driven and accomplished I am. And just keep telling myself I'm never going to break free. Okay, so let's take a nice easy breath. Hopefully what you're noticing at this point, and I'm going to have to derobe a bit because it is so hot in my office. Hopefully what you're noticing is this natural progression where there is actually a voice inside that goes, wait, that's not true. And that's what we want. So if you're not hearing that yet or any inkling of that, go back and repeat that last round and then meet me back here again. And now we're going to tap again and we're going to anchor this in a little bit more deeply. Even though part of me has had this story, I'm never going to overcome these struggles with food and my weight. This is just going to be my life. Maybe I just haven't been given the right tools yet. And maybe that isn't my fault. And maybe I can stop blaming and shaming myself for something that is actually a systemic, societal issue. I'm struggling in my relationship to food and my body because of diet culture messaging and weight loss messaging and unrelenting beauty standards. That's been keeping my nervous system stuck and sick. And maybe this can be the first day I take my power back. I've learned many things in my life, so I can learn how to overcome this. Maybe this won't be my story anymore. If it's possible for others, why wouldn't it be possible for me? Maybe I've just never been given the right tools. Or education on how to overcome this. maybe I can stop blaming and shaming myself for something that isn't even my fault. Diet culture and the weight loss industry, societal conditioning, unrelenting beauty standards, capitalism and the patriarchy has all made it so difficult to have a healthy relationship with food and body. And that's not a me problem. That's a them problem. So maybe I can point the finger where it should really be pointed and offer myself some kindness and compassion for how hard this has been. Maybe in this moment, I'm learning everything it's going to take for me to finally break free. Maybe today will be the day I start to take my power back and remember my inherent worth. Take a nice, easy breath. Maybe place your hands on your heart. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. And how possible is it feeling for you now to overcome these struggles with food and your body? 1 to 10. Tell me in the comments what that number changed to. And I hope you're recognizing some real emotional, physical, mental shifts from doing that tool with me. This is an example of how we start building the safety, reprogramming those beliefs that are keeping you stuck, and getting you to the place of freedom, okay? Step by step, just like this. These are tools exactly like I teach my clients and part of my Brazen method. So again, you are never alone in this. Please do not try to do this alone anymore, because that's what's keeping you stuck in shame and embarrassment and isolation. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You just haven't had the right support and tools. Okay, so if you want to learn more about exactly how you can overcome these struggles, the evidence-based tools that are going to take you there, and to see whether you're the right fit for my program, you can book a complimentary discovery call with me, and we will talk that through hand in hand together. I got your back, okay? Sending you a big hug. So happy that you are here. Really proud of you for staying all the way to the end. Save that exercise and repeat it, and expect miracles.